we come to you live on Won by Brooklyn. Durant to Dinwiddie. Going to launch beyond the arc.
To number 3, George Hill. That's his first.
Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. Middleton to Adetokunbo. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Milwaukee with the basketball to Bledsoe. Swings it. Adetokunbo. Giannis. Adetokunbo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Shot from the lane won't go. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Irving with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. It's good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Giannis Adetokunbo. 3 for 4. Good start. Well, you can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Irving knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Free throw try, off the mark. Bledsoe with it up top. Down by 1. Goes to the left side. Hill gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
And finishes strong.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Deep right corner, down low to Mirotic. To Middleton, around the perimeter. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. George. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
The Bucks at the controls. Terrific vision. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Irving. 4-3. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Giannis with it up top. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. And strokes it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scatter report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Great pass to set it up. Bucks take down the board. Giannis in control of the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. No good. To Hollis Jefferson. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Irving. He engulfed him that time. Corner 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense. And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You got to make those.
Adetokunbo. It's good.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Has a chance. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Oh, emphatic slam.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Bucks at the controls to George Hill. Can't connect from in close. The follow won't go either. From long range. and he buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Nice pass to set things up. Durant. The Bucks clear the rebound. To Matthews. Wesley Matthews above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in.
Irving. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 8. To Adetokunbo. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Down the lane to lay it in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Giannis with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Durant, just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Giannis in control of the basketball. It's an 11-point game. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Giannis with it up top. Under a minute to go. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Picked up by the Nets. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Nice pass to set things up. Middleton. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Adetokunbo. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
To Dinwiddie. From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe with the basketball. The lead is 15. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Bucks basketball. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, I missed a short one there to Adetokunbo. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Durant across the timeline. His guy's down big, and he knocks it down, Jay.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Great dish to set it up. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victory. The execution on that play was on.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Hill. George Hill. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And he hits.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Bucks at the controls.
I'm here. I got ball.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2,
And a putback slam.
woo, that's nasty right there.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Dinwiddie. To Jordan. Down low. Working it outside. Dinwiddie's shot. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for Brooklyn.
Nets have it. Kyrie Irving. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Over to the right side. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bledsoe slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
The assist from number 7, Kevin Durant.
Count the bucket for 2.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. Jordan knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Throws it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Irving. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Milwaukee with the basketball. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, short. He'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. Kyrie, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Jared Allen able to recover with the block. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Hill. To Lopez. Lopez. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
8-second violation. It's going the other way. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's a 5-second violation. Bledsoe with it up top. The advantage is 13. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. George Hill, not sure why he was so wide open. Buries the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. And that one out of bounds off the net. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Bledsoe. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To George Hill. Kicks it around the perimeter. Beyond the arc for 3. No good.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
To Durant. And stuffs it home.
Guard somebody.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. That is great vision to set it up. George Hill looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kyrie with the rock. Fires the three. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Irving. Durant. Irving.
Shot.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is
Stuffs it down with authority.
this may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Bucks have the rebound. To Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Goes 2 for 2. Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. KD for 2. Not done yet. Cleaning the offensive glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Kyrie Irving snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Antetokounmpo. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.